Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the MCG. Today we bring you a practice match between Essendon and Collingwood.
Preparations for the premiership season are in full swing. Both sides will be determined to take confidence and momentum into the year. The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harper joins me. Who's your pick today, Harp?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Pies. They're capable of beating anyone on their day. At their best, they're a formidable side and an entertaining one too. They get off to a good start, they'll be hard to stop.
Okay then, thanks, Harp. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. There were some interesting things said during the week, but now it's time for actions. Draper showing his skills. Roberts does the roving. Moore wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Elliott, that's one for the highlights reel. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Harassed into an error. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. The Pies forcing them out wide. They've opened them up here. Setterfield works hard to present.
That's not like him.
He's made a hot start to this match. Pryor picks off the pass. He's generally a good kick. Durham with a chance to run. Felt the pressure. Cameron takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Cameron showing his skills. Setterfield leading from the front. Caddy outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Can't get hold of it. Had some assistance. He picked his pocket. Merritt. It's a deep kick. Punched away. Wright wins a hard ball.
I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
Every bit counts, I guess.
Looking for a quick transition.
Takes a bounce. It's a hot footy. Absorbs the pressure.
He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time. This would give him a shot of confidence.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Just trying to get it out of the area.
McCreary on a lead. What's he got on offer?
Sets a task for the forwards. McStay is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
It'll be a good start if he can nail it.
There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. Conservative kick. Merritt working hard and presenting well. Normally delivers. Reed has found some space. He's got an option in the centre square, and that's a letdown. Goes long. Good disciplined defence. Redmond thought his way through it. He's hit up the lead. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Langford read it well and claims the mark. Ignoring the corridor for now. Durham has a vice-like grip. Shield, dangerous to leave on his own. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan.
Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly and takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Draper with the tap. Crunching tackle. That's unusual. Had to get it out. Perkins in the centre square. The kick is precise. Takes the logical option. Draper.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Perkins got to the right position and hung on.
Is anyone home?
It must be his birthday. Gives it everything. McStay. He's taken a beauty. Elliott just needs an accurate kick now. Drop punt and he has put it away.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Pies with the past 2 goals. Draper wins it. Setterfield, an ill-directed hand pass. Looking to get it down there quickly. McStay is so strong one-on-one.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He's got it done.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight to him.
The Pies with the first 3, and they're all over them, to be honest. The 2 big men do battle. Perkins, Langford at centre-half forward. Looking to peg one back. Keen to get the ball moving. Farms it out. Langford, can he get a kick away? They've put themselves under pressure. Good handball. McStay, he's lost it. The Bombers, not at their best so far. Merritt couldn't haul that one in. He's got support. Gresham has it now on centre wing. They've got them on the overlap. Pryor working hard and being rewarded.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Struck it well, no problems there.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Bombers have opened their account. The big men fly. Durham, Perkins. They need a mark. Howe at full back stops them in their tracks. Delivers a long ball. That's not a good kick. Key contest coming up. Howe drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Gets it out of the danger zone. Roberts spoils. Lipinski provides some run. Under pressure. McCreary on centre wing. Dacos, he's set upon. Hill wants to take the game on. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Pies have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Cameron got his palm to it. Dacos, Pendlebury. Through the centre square he goes.
Is he going for goal?
McStay, read at best, but it'll be put on a tough angle.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
The Bombers are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
We'll hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Bombers haven't coped particularly well with the pressure, and they haven't had many opportunities to show off their foot skills. That's why I'd like to see them get on their bikes and spread, force the opposition to defend more, and give their forwards the best chance to take a mark and kick a goal. Turning this into a more uncontested match seems their best hope for a come-from-behind victory.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Durham, Langford marks it centre half forward. Inside 50 with the kick. He's normally better than that. Roberts runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Bombers on the board first after half-time. Cameron has rucked tirelessly. Kako gathers. That's well played. Shield can run with the footy.
He's been industrious.
Quality delivery by foot.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Pryor, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
They do look dangerous when sweeping the ball forward, and that was probably as good a passage as they've put together.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Punch clear. Pendlebury. Slick hands. Dacos. He's wrapped up. Closed him down.
He had prior opportunity.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
I've liked his game today. Ridley in the centre square. Hill one step ahead. Cameron running in support. Inside 50 with the kick. Langford had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Good work rate. What can they generate? Anzac takes an excellent grab. Moore, he's caught. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Cameron has probably got the points at this stage. Dacos. It's a desperate tackle. Manages to get off a handball. McCreary. It's a tough game. He's run into trouble.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Roberts works hard to present. That's good vision. Redmond pushes into space and receives the footy. Moore fumbles it. The Pies on the ball now. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Pies with a steadying goal. Cameron smashes it out of there. He's put the foot down. Kicking for his first. Shield is a good judge of a ball in flight. That's almost worth a kick. Mackay, this is promising. Can he hit a target? Roberts with a chance to run. Honours the lead. Lays it off. Cameron leads his opponent. Should goal. He lines it up and he misses.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Redmond goes short with the kick in. Reed. Penetrating ball. Caldwell wins the contest hands down. Can he impose himself on the match? They're moving the footy well here. Doesn't often waste it. Langford has got loose. Searching kick. The Pies
Are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final turn. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Pies need to decide whether they keep attacking or try to slow the game down and make it as hard as possible for their opponents to score. The easiest way to kill a contest is with goals, but even a bit of momentum the other way might lure them into a defensive mindset, which can be dangerous.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Cameron has got on top. Durham. Pendlebury has a paddock in front of him. Had some assistance. Cameron. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite.
They're tackling with great intent.
Cameron has had his measure today. Pendlebury.
What a game he's played.
Langford. Strong grab. He doesn't waste many. Good thinking and good execution too. Langford drops the football. The Pies under great pressure. The Bombers will have one eye on the clock. Who can get the clearance?
Like Batman and Robin. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Going for territory. It's a bad mistake. The clock is the enemy now. How? With a terrific mark deep in defence. Terrific forward pressure.
No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a hot footy today. That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
It's online. Will it have the carry? He's put it through.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one.
Probably too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility.
Big clearance to win here. Durham. Langford has a vice-like grip. Shield towards full forward. Jones outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Woodstock off the boot. He's got it.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with a game in the balance.
The Pies haven't put this to bed yet. Cameron slaps it out. Pendlebury, good hands. Lipinski, it's a hot footy. Crisp, all alone in the centre square. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Cameron, it sits, and he's in business. Bursma gathers. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Langford, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. And inside 50 goes begging. Some indirect ball movement here. Not sure what the idea was there. Can he find a teammate? Quaynor tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Blasts away. Merritt intercepts on centre wing. The Bombers having a great patch. Well-weighted kick. Roberts on a lead. Just has to hit a target. Jones, he can go back and potentially win them the match.
Lots of pressure on him here. Can he rise to the occasion?
He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
The Pies have just been hanging on, but they may need another goal.
They're just about there. There it is. A scintillating game of football and a precious win. They found a way to get it done.
What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
That was lacklustre, to be honest, and both sides would have hoped for a little more polish pre-season or not. There were still some exciting moments and some hints of what we'll see during the season. More importantly, it's great to have footy back.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.